Good day, parents. In the last PTM that we did, I asked a question to the parents. Why do some succeed? Why do some children succeed more than others? I gave an example of a student who had joined us in 2016 who lost his father a year before. And then he moved to CFL in his first PUC. He was studying in Puttur and he was wanting to get into IIT, and he realized that it's not possible. He comes to CFL pretty much in the October of the first year and gives the test. And looking at his performance and looking at his attitude, we at CFL, then the founder, Severin, gives him the admission. When he joins CFL, he's the last student in the top batch, 30th, 40th in the class. At the end of 12 months, that is end of the second PUC, he's pretty much the topper of the class. At the end of the 18 months when the JA Advance is done, he's the top student of Dakshina Kannada, Udupi and the Malnad regions. The best ranks this place had seen. The question to you for listening to me is, how did he do it? If you tell me that, he's a brilliant kid. His classmates the students who had represented the country in the Olympiads. They've got the KBP by 7th ranks, and the students who had gone into Bangalore Medical College, the toppers, and some of them had been foundation students of CFL as well for 3-4 years. And this guy comes just 18 months into the program and just beats them all. I'll give you another story. You've probably seen Julian Alfred win the 100 meters race at the Paris Olympics this year, 2024. Now, you probably know that Julian Alfred comes from St. Lucia's, where it has never won an Olympic medal. Now, she then, with absolutely nothing no financial support, no trainer support, is practicing in St. Lucia's with barefoot, probably running on the streets, and barely any athletic playground to can take her to the level that she's right now in. And then imagine the things she has to go through and go to the United States, go for a training, somebody spots her and sends her to the United States. And throughout her life, she had one goal: to run like Usain Bolt. When this year's 2024 Olympics was started, nobody had thought that it would be her that is winning this medal. Look at these cases. Now, look at the cases before. That is, the student before at CFL, we had St. Julian Alfred. From impossible to something extraordinary. I'll give you another interesting story. William James is now known as the father of psychology. He was born to a rich parent, and he was allowed to do whatever he wanted to do. Wanted to be a painter, was allowed to be a painter, sold no paintings. Then his father, with his connections and his wealth, was able to get him to the best medical college in the country. Does it for a year, finds it boring, goes and finds the psychiatric ward, much more interesting, gives that up too, then says, I want to travel to Latin America, and then falls sick and he's not able to do it. Whereas his siblings are extremely successful. Now, he's getting a pretty hard time from his father now, and it's pretty much, I've given you everything, every opportunity, you're like the black sheep in the family. His brothers are successful, his sister is successful. And there, one day, while he's thinking about ending his life, he comes across psychology that says that if you take responsibility for everything that happens to you, then you'll have a very different world. So he's known for doing things for every 1 year and then giving up, right? He said that, let me try this for 1 year, and I'll take everything that's responsibility for everything that happens to me and everything that's said to me. If this doesn't help, then pretty much I'll end my life. And do you know it worked? Of course you do. It worked, because he's the father of psychology, William James. In all these cases, when I ask students, whether it is a student who got successful, whether it is Julian Alfred who got successful, William James who became very successful, what really changed? And I tell parents and I tell students, it's the mindset. The mindset change that is taken in people changes their life. When you take on the growth mindset, a mindset where I can become better at whatever I set my mind to, challenges makes me better, failure is an opportunity to grow, take responsibility for the things that are happening to me, you are putting up a growth mindset. And the minute you put on a growth mindset and you adopt a growth mindset, any success, every success that you want comes your way. So work on the growth mindset.